what is going on, maniacs? Hope you guys are doing well. So today's episode, this is our first official Jack Psycho Circus Halloween Horror Nights podcast. So with it being the first episodes, I believe introductions are pretty much overdue. So my name is Chris. I am Chris the Nightmare, you guys, and pretty much this podcast is going to be talking everything Halloween Horror Nights, scare zones, mazes, all that good stuff. Before we get into the video chat that we're going to be doing, you guys, a big shout out to Universal Studios for their new sign that they put up, the Welcome to Universal Orlando Resort sign. Looking very beautiful. I love it. Can't wait to see it when I go back to Florida. So guys, now what we're going to be talking about is pretty much introductions, right? So Chris and I here. Halloween Horror Nights started in 1991. Yours truly was born in 1991, and this is going to go to a point in a minute. Since I was a kid, I loved Universal Studios. It was somewhere I always wanted to go. It was somewhere that my dad was promising to take us year after year, but just, life happens and we never were able to go. Up until 2009, when I graduated high school, we actually went for a trip. My dad, my brother, my sister, and we all went out there. Absolutely fell in love with the place. Beautiful, the rides, puts you in the movies. I mean, it's Universal Studios, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. That feeling of walking through those archways for the first time. And Halloween Horror Nights was actually something that I never really knew about until the Carnival of Carnage, Halloween 25, or HHN 25, actually. And ever since then, I just wanted to go. And it was at that moment I saw him, right? The dark silhouette coming into the light, and once he came into the light and I saw that grease paint, the white, the green, the red nose, and that orange and red fiery hair, I was introduced to Jack the Clown, and from that day I was hooked on everything Halloween Horror Nights. Now, I'm a big Halloween fan myself. Every year, we do a big yard haunt for the kids around the neighborhood and things like that. Big Halloween fan. If you guys have been with the channel, or if you guys check out some of the other videos on the channel here, you guys will kind of see the collection and things that I have here at the Universal Nightmares channel. But yeah, I saw the Jack the Clown, the icon for Halloween Horror Nights, and I just fell in love with him automatically. He's a character that I really, really enjoy. His backstory is amazing and things like that. Halloween Horror Nights was always my plan to do. It was always in my plans to do and visit and experience for the first time since Halloween Horror Nights 25, and never been able to go. As I became an adult, had a job, I always told myself I'm gonna go, and just never happened, right? Always put it off and kind of faded into the back. But I would watch a ton of Halloween Horror Night videos and things like that on YouTube. And finally this year, or this past year actually, 2022, we had HHN 31. Well, going back to what I said about me being born in the 91 and Halloween Horror Nights started in 91, we pretty much are at the same age at this point. I was born in April, and I turned 31 last year. So it was only fitting for me to make that journey to Halloween Horror Nights, because it was their I can't even speak, I'm so excited. It was their 31st year, and it was my 31st year being on this earth. So I was like, I just have to go, right? But on top of that, Halloween, October 31st, that was 31 right there, right? So it was like the Halloween gods, or the Jack the Clown, or the fog was calling my name, right? 31, 31, 31. Definitely had to go. I even went as far as getting a tattoo of the kind of like Funko Pop looking image of the Pumpkin Lord on my arm, just because that was the first icon, that I attended. First time at Halloween Horror Nights. Absolutely fell in love with it. And, that's one reason why I kind of switched the channel over to, we're still doing horror and Halloween and things like that. However, Halloween Horror Nights is just my passion. I can't even explain to you guys, and I know you guys listening that are HHN fanatics and stuff, you guys know the feeling. It's just, for the first time experiencing it, it is something else. Like, I miss it. I love it already. It's never too early for speculations. And, I just can't wait to go back. And it's definitely going to be a year tradition. We did the RIP tour on Halloween, and like after that, like, there's no going back, right? There's no going back when you experience Halloween Horror Nights for the first time. It's just going to be a continuous tradition now for me, every Halloween, to go down there and just celebrate Halloween. No matter what the house is, the IPs, the mazes, whatever we have, just to be down there around Halloween is just, it's magical, right? They say Disney World is a magical place, but Halloween Horror Nights, you guys, is just a whole nother level. And for me, at least, if you go to Halloween Horror Nights, you'll never look at another haunted attraction again, like the same way again. I come back now and look at haunted attractions, and I'm like, yeah, some are a little bit better, don't get me wrong, but once you experience Halloween Horror Nights, it's just there's no better feeling than that. So uh, yeah, so last year marked the first year of me going to Halloween Horror Nights, but I have been a HHN fanatic for years. Everything from the icons to the events, Twisted Taters, right? Pizza fries. Back when we had the Crypt Keeper, when he was a kind of technically first IP, going back to HHN 4 and 5, it's crazy. And to go this far or this long without going to HHN, I don't know how I lived life before HHN. But yeah, guys, the HHN 31 was my first year. Like I said, I'm pretty much doing this podcast and this channel going forward for Halloween Horror Nights is to build a community. I know there's a community out there already for HHN fanatics, but it's all on Facebook. I want to bring it to YouTube. I want to bring it to the channel. I want us all to be able to geek out, speculate, have fun, talk about our favorite icon and favorite houses from past and scare zones, and I mean, you guys know everything Halloween Horror Nights, and that's why I'm doing this podcast. And we can chat, we can have fun. I can't wait to do live streams with you guys, to where we can sit here and just kind of talk and chill and talk Halloween Horror Nights. The speculation videos I already started doing. We got the Chucky announcement on Halloween for HHN 32. We're some strong evidence, I think, for Megan that could possibly be coming to Halloween Horror Nights 32. Maybe even the Year of the Dolls. We'll get into that, in a later episode or whatnot. But yeah, I think HHN 32 might even be like the Year of the Dolls. Chucky, Megan, I mean, God knows. We know that The Conjuring is going to be coming out, and there you go, Annabelle. There's just so many different possibilities that we could talk about. But yeah, I'm excited, you guys, to do this podcast. Like I said, I just want to build an awesome community of Halloween Horror Nights fanatics and Jack's maniacs all together under one roof here at Jack's Psycho Circus. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below, guys. What do you guys think? Are you guys enjoying the podcast so far, even though this is the first episode? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to talk with you. Let me know. Hell, you know what? Let me know when the first year you went to Halloween Horror Nights. Let's do that. Let me know in the comments down below. One, if you're enjoying this new podcast that I got out. And two, let me know the first year that you attended Halloween Horror Nights. I think that'll be exciting to see where everybody kind of started venturing into the fog. What year did you enter the fog and just was never been able to escape it, right? So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much about it. That's kind of me in a nutshell. Like I said, YouTube channel, it was all horror Halloween, and then once I stepped into the fog and entered those archways at Universal Studios Orlando for the first time and saw that Halloween Horror Nights orb in the main archway right there, that was it. I was hooked. I loved it. I still love it. I've always loved it. And yeah, I can't wait to talk about more Halloween Horror Nights with you guys. It's going to be really exciting. We got a lot of cool, exciting things. I've reached out to some other YouTubers and things like that, so it's definitely going to be a fun time, you guys. So definitely make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and that way you're notified for whenever an episode drops or a live stream. Definitely don't want to miss it. And if you are a HHN fanatic or you just even love Universal Studios, we can even talk Universal Studios. It's obviously all the same thing, right? We're all family. But yeah, I'm excited. And I know the squiggly lines as I talk are like, whoa. But yeah, you guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate the time that you're taking out here. Like I said, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. One small second to like this video means the whole world to me. So thank you guys for watching. I want you to be safe out there. I'm Chris the Nightmare. It's lovely to meet you guys. I hope to see you guys in a later video, if not this video. And of course, I hope to see you guys in the fog one day. So take it easy out there. Be safe. And remember, be afraid of what's in the dark and what lies beneath. See you guys later. Be the strange you wish to see in this world. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.